Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to do another follow-up on my labiaplasty. It's been nearly 2 years since I had a labiaplasty with JT Stranix at UVA Medical Center, and the horror show that became still continues. My nerves have not really healed. I continue to be without sensation. There are occasionally painful bits, but not very often. Mostly, I can feel some of the tightness of the skin that got absorbed into the body, still causing some discomfort, and I'm trying to deal with that. I got referred to pelvic floor physical therapy to try and address some of these issues. Unfortunately, UVA wasn't able to get me in until about 10 months after the referral which was probably about a year and a half after the surgery. I first saw the physical therapist in December of 2024. It's now March of 2025, and we've been trying a number of things. There's been some massage, doing some vibration work, also some stretches to try and keep the pelvic floor open, and continued dilation, which sometimes seems to activate those nerves a little bit. Also started using a TENS unit on my vulva. All in all, though, I haven't really seen any benefit to any of it yet. I've had about 4 appointments so far with the physical therapist, and I will continue to have more and see if we get anywhere. It's all still very traumatic. I was so traumatized by the surgery that not only did I lose my job, but I was so suicidal that I had 3 therapists that actually made my trauma worse. And as such, I've had a difficult time trusting therapists since then. I'm about to try again just because things seem so hopeless that I should probably be in therapy. It's a difficult time. I'm barely surviving work-wise, which doesn't help my mental state any, and I continue to see a psychiatrist, and I've had my meds increased a few times, and still working on that. It seems like a band-aid on a bullet wound. It's not really working, because the fundamental problems I have in my life are not being addressed, like my body, my relationships, friendships, or financial situation. I am trying to work on all of those, well, except for the relationships part, because I just can't. I don't have the energy for it, and it doesn't seem like I'm available. I'm just too closed off at this point to really be able to have that kind of connection with somebody. I wish I could, but it just seems like there's a invisible wall around me that's warding everybody else off. I hope to find some solution at some point, but it's been hard to have hope. Actually, it's been impossible to have hope, and that's been a huge issue, I think, Because if you don't have hope, then there's no fire to move forward. Because you feel like nothing can ever get improved. And don't know what I could do about that, honestly, except for continue what I'm doing, trying to get a better job, trying to make more friends, trying to get out more, and not just sit at home with my cat. My cat, who has been the most supportive and helpful part of all of this. And I've had him for just about a year now. I'll try to do some continuing follow-up if anything changes with the physical therapy. To lose the ability to have sexual pleasure has torn a huge rent in my heart that I don't know how to heal. And still working on that. I may try to see more quantum healing therapists, but I don't have the funds to do that at this point. So we'll see when I get to do that again. So with that, may you always be filled with hope and joy. May you always have doctors that explain things clearly to you and make sure you understand before anything happens. May you have a wonderful job and find satisfaction and joy in your work. And if you have pets, may they bring joy to you. I love you. Aloha.